2-pack of tees, you did not miss the Isaac cardigan. Give me like 25, 30 minutes and we will get to that. But a huge hit, and it has been since we marked it down to under 30 for a limited time. So we'll discuss the scalloped cardi in just a bit. But we're gonna talk Vionic first. So remember, I made my little joke, run, don't walk. All of these are limited. A real athletic sneaker. Walk with a dog, walk with the friends and gossip, go to the gym, get on the treadmill or the elliptical or whatever machine you like to use, and do it not only with an athletic outsole and an athletic insole, but the orthotic insole. So you get arch support when you shop all things Vionic. So my friends who know the discomfort that can come when they wear a flat insole, well, bring on the comfort and bring on all of your events. They are now $64. They used to be almost $100. So I'm looking at my notes here. We're gonna save $36 on a Vionic tonight. This first color is marshmallow. So if you want marshmallow, I just kind of want you to do a 360 of it. It's got texture on the upper and texture on the sides here. You know what it almost looks like? Crepe. You know how we talk about like crepe fabric with like Dennis Basso's collection? It's creped on the side here and on the front. And then hello, that beautiful yellow that we just can't get enough of this summer. It's that like margarita color. And then there's that pop of fun like Riviera blue. So if there ever was a sneaker that was so relevant for the time right now, I would say go with marshmallow. And I'll show you how the bungee works in just a minute. But there are only 75 to go around in marshmallow. They've never been $63 before, by the way. Medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes, 5 through 12. Here's your black. So you've got your black leggings on, your black shorts on, your black skirt. And if you do the black, again, very relevant to the life we're living in now when it comes to style, because you've got that Riviera blue running on this one too. Some gray, some white. There's only 60 to go around in the black. And this is crepe too. It might be hard to tell right now, but in person, you'll see it. Oh, good. And again, I promise you, stay with me. I will teach you about the bungee. And then hello, move you into fall. We've got a sweater on, we've got cute jeans on, I see it in your future. This is sunflower. And if you want sunflower, there's only about 200 to go around. And there's like many a sunflower color in here, right? So you've got like some yellow, some orange, some really kind of fun rusty colors. And then it all works somehow with that accent of mint. Love it. All right, so I will talk footbed with you, but I just want you to see how, oh, there's one more on .com. Hold your thought, pause, time, last call if you want the light gray. And if you want the light gray, it's got all that hint of purple to it. But here, let me just show you how this works first, and then we will discuss orthotic footbeds. So there's a bungee system on the lace here, and it never comes undone unless you take this little clip. I will tilt it here. Do you see how there's an opening? And if you push this down and pull out the lace, did you see how I did that? You can make this looser or you can make it tighter. But the idea is you could either just leave it like that if you think you're constantly going to be adjusting it. But the idea is once it's set, then you just take this little opening on the back and then you can just slip these on and you'll never have to adjust it again. So then you would just hook this back on to that lace and you're good to go. So just wanted to show you that fit feature. But now, Jen, you tell me what I have as far as support goes so I can show my gals at home. Yes, the alignment. So let's talk about orthotic footbeds. Some of you might not even know that you need one. But if you are wearing shoes out and taking your walks, whether it's a casual one or a fitness one, and you're coming home and ooh, my knees and ooh, my back, and I don't want to go back out. I don't care how good the sale is at that store I like. I want to sit down. You might need an orthotic footbed. So I'm going to show you how this aligns you. When you lose the arch in your foot, people call it flat-footed, right? You're not aligned right, and therefore your knee is taking different weight as you walk than it used to in the past. Your hips are now feeling weight that it didn't before because you're not aligned properly. But when you stand on this, it lifts your arch. It doesn't feel uncomfortable, doesn't feel weird or wonky, but it lifts your arch, and therefore you become aligned again properly. And now when you stand, now when you walk, Now when you take a little bit more of a fitness walk, or I've got the kids today and they want to go to the park, or I've got the dog and he's walking me, or sure, fine, I'll get on that roller coaster again, even if there's a 30-minute wait, just so that we can sit in the front seat because it's a memory we'll have for life. Wear these to that amusement park because you're aligned all day and you will feel less of the aches and less of the pains. And more than that, you know what happens after the roller coaster ride, as long as your belly is up for it? You can go out and get ice cream again. You could maybe even, if you have 2-day passes, enjoy the amusement park again the next day because you wore the right sneakers. I will never forget the first time I realized I needed Vionics. I used to live in flip-flops like it was my business. And then I had this little girl named Bree who I just absolutely adore, and it was her first summer that she could walk. So she was probably a little over a year. And I put my flip-flops on to take Bree for a walk because it was a tiny little walk and tiny little feet. But I would go for this 30-minute little fun excursion outside in my regular plastic flip-flops and come home. And then mommy would have no more energy to hang out with Bree and hang out with Steve, and things would start to hurt. And then I realized, you know what, I can't keep living in these plastic, not good for you flip-flops. I could put on sneakers from Vionic, I could put on sandals from Vionic, flip-flops from Vionic, and once we get that arch support back up, we get more energy, less pain. Marshmallow, black, sunflower, under $64. They used to be $100, 855-9564, and they're going quickly, fewer than 300 to go around. Plus, I love a good non-lace sneaker. I don't know when I got so lazy. Feel free to judge, but even as a parent, I'm like, guys, when we get back to school shoes, can we please do hook and loop? Can we please do bungee? Because it never fails. Somebody will come home with an untied shoe that nobody tied back up because they didn't feel like it, or we'll be in a hurry in the morning, and time takes a minute, whereas slipping in, so easy. Oh, I'm